to another video. Today I'm making a paper quill pineapple. You're going to need quilling tools, a circle template, and this one came with instructions, which is kind of cool. I like to have a second template, some quilling paper, some scissors, an awl, some tweezers, glue stick, some paper craft glue, and some pins. Alright, let's get started. First, I'm going to get the yellow quilling paper and the templates. Going to need the quilling tools. We just get rid of this so that we can use it for another project. So I want this golden yellow color here. I'm going to pull out 4 16-inch long strips of this color. Alright, and once I have those, I'm just going to cut them all in half to 8 inches. And we're going to start quilling. So take the quilling tool and insert the paper strip. Apply the same amount of pressure throughout the whole curling process. Alright, so done curling the first one, so just going to remove that. I'm going to try to use a glue stick for this. I've never done that before, but we'll see how it works. So just dab a little bit of glue on the end. And then just place it in the template. I'm going to use the circle template that has roughly 3/8 of an inch diameter. It's labeled 4 on this one, and on the other one it's labeled 10, so I'm not entirely sure what it's referring to. Once I have this one in the template, then I'll go on and I'll do the same thing with the other 7. Alright, I'm going to move on to the green. From this I want to pick, I think, 2 pieces of the darker green and 1 of the medium bright green. So starting with the darkest green, I'm just going to cut this one in half. And for this one, I'm going to attempt to use a pin. I don't know if I'm using these right, but I've got the green curled here. I'm just going to add a little bit of the glue. I'm going to place this one in the teardrop template. This one measures 5/8 high. It's 3/8 of an inch wide. Alright, and here I'm just going to use the awl to separate the curls a little bit to try and get it to form the teardrop a little bit better. Alright, and I'm going to do the same with the medium green. This time I'm going to use the full piece, and I'm going to use the teardrop shape that is roughly 1 inch in height. And for the other dark green piece, I'm going to use roughly 12 inches of the 16-inch strip, and the teardrop that's roughly 3/4 of an inch high. Alright, once I've got all those squared away, I'm going to use 2 strips of the bright yellow. I'm going to cut those in half, and I'm going to attempt to use a square template that measures 3/8 of an inch. Like for the teardrop, I'm going to use the awl and my fingers to pinch the paper into a square. I'm going to repeat this for the other 3 strips so that I have 4 squares. Once I have all of those, it's time to see if we can start putting these together. Already I can tell that the glue stick didn't really do a good job, so I'm just going to touch it up with this for now, but on the next one I think I'll use the other glue. Alright, it's time to make these look like a pineapple. And I'm just going to go in and use the paper craft glue to glue all these pieces together. Okay, and to finish this one up, I just want to take some of the orange quilling paper and wrap it around the outside of the yellow part of the pineapple. And to really hold this in place while the glue dries, I'm just going to add some pins around the outside. Alright, once I've got those doubled up, I'm just going to make sure that the ends are tucked in and cut off the excess. And for the green, I'm going to do the same, but with the dark green quilling paper. Alright, just going to finish this up, and that's the end for this week. Hope to see you next week.